I remember one phrase my old sales director used to say is like, when he was talking about career, he's like, position yourself or you'll be positioned, right? And that's
Absolutely.
just such an important thing, is like, you have to own your journey. You have to own your direction. If you're passive and you're just kind of rolling with the punches and seeing what happens, very quickly you'll find yourself maybe in a place that you don't necessarily want to be, in a role that you
Yep.
don't want to be. So the clearer you can kind of be, and it's a bit of a double-edged sword, because I always say, be open to what opportunities come your way, because those skills that you have can all kind of work for you. But equally, if you're a little bit too passive in that sense, it's not going to serve you so well. So the clearer
No.
you can be, and that's really what inspired the whole transition from sales to marketing, is I'm like, well, I'm pretty clear. I know that's the space I want to be in. I need to make that happen, and ask for that support. So it was great.
It's a fantastic piece of advice, and something I also bang on about constantly. I actually think it's one of the most important shifts that you can make in your career, is the shift from passive to kind of proactive. To talk about driving your own bus, because it's
Yeah.
just an easy analogy, or being the captain of your own ship.
Yeah.
Because exactly as your previous boss said there, someone is going to do it. Just because you're not doesn't mean it's not happening.
Yeah.
Someone else is just doing it for you, which means that you might not actually be going in the direction that you want to go. And it can happen. People have got the best intentions, and they, think, oh, you're doing a great job, let's promote you in this direction. It's not like people aren't, wanting the best for you in most circumstances. But I've had so many conversations with people where they sort of say, oh, 5 years have gone by and I've got no idea how I ended up here. And that's often the reason that,
Yeah.
they work in a large organization, they've taken the promotions or opportunities or projects that have been offered to them, well-meaning, and then they've ended up somewhere that they absolutely don't want to be, and they're not quite sure how to, not necessarily get back, but even just how to, kind of get back on the path that they wanted to be on.